Hello everyone. Today again we will be solving some puzzles. As discussed, we will be going with 25 puzzles and let's see how many we get it right. So we are at 2382. First let's do the study as usual. 1, 2, 3, 6 pawns, 6 pawns, 2 minor pieces, 2 rooks, queen. So pretty fair, equal. Some of the things that we have to consider is this rook here is unprotected. There is a rook looking at it. We are double attacking on this knight. Alright, so there is a potential attack on f7 because this bishop is looking at it. We have a bishop which is yet to be developed and a rook still stuck in the corner. Right, so if we take rook takes rake, queen takes, you can't take this knight because queen e1 would be checkmate. The bishop is controlling it. So let's just look for some other alternatives. Now what else can be done? So how do we allow rook takes rook, queen takes, and having this control to e1, or should we try something else? So what about bishop goes here, attacking the queen with a threat? Then what happens? Let's say he takes it because it is free. Then you take here, threatening this pawn and attacking here. So winning a pawn probably. Hi Martin, how are you? So let's go here. No, it's wrong. Alright, let's retry. So definitely going here wins a pawn, no doubt about that, because if queen takes, you take here, attacking on this pawn and this pawn. So obviously we'll try to defend it and you can pick up this pawn, but winning a pawn is not everything here, it seems. There is more to it, so let's try to find out. So maybe blocking it? No. Alright, thank you so much, Martin. You can also try to find out what is the right move. Maybe that will also be very exciting. Yeah, bishop d5, queen f7, isn't that a mate? bishop. So the problem with bishop d5 is the moment you take it here, he is going to capture here, and that's a checkmate because the bishop is controlling. So we cannot really take this knight. We have to look for some other options here. How about this bishop? I think it has to do something with this bishop for sure. Because for the simple reason, everything else looks like a lost cause. There is nothing left there. Maybe one consideration, it looks so wild, though I would like to consider what would happen if queen takes here. King takes, so e takes with a check. So maybe he goes back. There is no attack, no continuity. Yeah, so we have to see how to figure that out. Maybe we can ask some int, because I'm sure oops, sorry, what was the hint? Rook takes rook. Maybe, yeah. Missed it. It was quite easy actually. Made a very huge blunder. I didn't see it properly. Anyway, let's get to the next one. Okay, the king is stuck in the center. This bishop is keeping great control over this diagonal. There is a bishop which is under the threat of these two bishops and a knight attacking it. I see. Do you see the beauty? Checkmate. Yeah, the last one was quite easy. Hi Skylar. Josh. Yes, I know this is Josh. Welcome to the stream. So this one was pretty good stuff. The previous one was my blind side. I didn't do it correctly. So we are done with two puzzles. We got one right and one wrong. Let's do the third one. So he's offering a queen trade. Of course it's a check. Your queen is being attacked. Going here would be a mistake because he would come and give a check. Obviously you'll have to protect this queen, and if you go here you would further attack, and if you move you would lose the queen. So coming here it's pointless. Going up, again the same problem. He is going to force you to come here and you would lose. So we are left with little option than to trade off. Yeah, trade off, but the beautiful thing is you go here, he attacks, you can simply get back, maybe wait a moment. If you go up, he goes here with a check, coming back, all this nonsense we don't want. Right, no, yes, we could have done that. Yeah, this one I was a bit, rushing up. Maybe I have to slow down a bit. This could have been easily solved. Which one, Martin? Yes, I can explain. The previous one, I think I can't see that puzzle anymore. Okay, let's do this way. Whenever a puzzle comes, a new one, what I will do is I am going to find the solution myself and then give sufficient time for you guys to respond. And you take time, come up with your own suggestions, and then let's see if it works out, right? Um, so the previous one was king was stuck in the corner. I mean, it was not having any squares to go. It was stuck on f6, and our there was only one diagonal where you can give him a check, and he was trying to escape to e7. When our bishop went to g5, he had to take it with the pawn, and our queen went and captured, and there was no squares to go. So if you want to see that again, I will upload these videos into my YouTube channel in right after this session. All right, so you can go through that and then understand. um, Thank you, Skylar. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really appreciate your comments. Let's keep going. Let's try solving the next one. Okay. So here we go. He pushes this pawn. Is going to threaten a checkmate. Is threatening a checkmate right away. And our queen is stuck here. It can't come to the defense, but we have a powerhouse of knights looking after the king. So it's great. It's great already. We have to find a way where there is a continuity of attack. Thereby, we force some sort of checkmate, because this queen cannot come for the defense. And the only other possibilities to avoid this would be to... You cannot even move the king because takes, and then he comes here with a checkmate. And if you try something like this, that's going to be really, lot of problem again, because of check, and then picking up this piece, knight here, and still having an attack here. It's going to be really bad idea to come back and defend. So none of these defenses with the knights are going to work. So we have to spot a winning continuation for white. That much is very clear. If white doesn't attack and find a checkmate, it's going to be game over. So what do we do here? Going here, bishop will take, so no. Going here, king and knight both can pick up the queen, so that's not right. If you try going here, then there is this knight. It's so strange. I think I might have found it. So you guys want to take some guess? You would like to make some moves? So you go here, king, queen c8, knight takes. Which knight can take? Only the bishop can take. is going to take. Okay, let's consider that possibility. You go with the queen, the bishop takes, then you go here with a check, the king comes up, attacks your I mean, there is nothing. You go here and then knight goes, you yeah, you come here. So this knight is actually protected by the pawn. So where will you attack? How would you continue this? Probably you push this pawn with a check because it's protected. Looks like we are making some progress. Yeah, okay, you push, he takes, knight goes to c7, he comes, you push the pawn, and then where would he go? He would go here, then this knight can come here, and that would be checkmate. Fantastic. So let's try it out. Checks, check, checkmate. Oh, got to be very careful. This one we just overlooked, we didn't find it. Beautiful. Checkmate. Wow, we got only five points for this, but it was really interesting, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, it was a great puzzle, Martin. Right. So picks up. So we have too many pawns, but he has a knight. Black to move. What should he do? I think we got to push this pawn, and let's say he goes here with a check. You come here. Now his king cannot move because if he moves he loses the knight. So he might either push the pawns, which makes no sense, and then if he tries to go after the pawns with his knight, I think we have this pawns connect, with the support of the king can advance. Since the king is here and the knight is here, it cannot directly attack, and this will become a passer. If he tries to run through this side to defend, then we can use this pawn to put the king under pressure. Probably that's the right move. I don't know, we will have to maybe consider a few more options before we play a5. So what do you guys think? So let's go with that. No, but still I got 1 point because this is maybe a better continuation, but there is something more. I think this is the one. No? Okay. How? I mean, our ideas are right. But what difference does it make whether I push the pawn first or chase this knight away? Okay, anyway he's going to come here, and why to waste a move? That's the idea. Yeah. Right. So if I push this, the problem is he's going to create a passer pawn after sacrificing his knight. I take, he pushes here, then I go here. Let's say he pushes, then I go with a check. He pushes, then I push further. He gets a queen, I get a queen with a check. So yeah, it's good. I have to push, takes, go here. Oh, maybe take it and then go here. No, what's wrong? I don't see a point, any difference between these. Okay, let's try to understand something here. I'm just puzzled with one thing. It takes now. What difference does it make if I come here or here? To me, this looks more sensible because at least I am controlling the queening square, and also keeping all these things. And why is this a better move? That I don't understand. So if we go here, is there anything that we need to worry about? Okay, let's say he pushes or he rather takes. Okay, let's consider both the possibilities. He takes here. Now I push this with a check. Then he comes and takes this. Then I push it. Then he pushes. Then I get a queen. He gets a queen. So but when I am here, I mean it's really confusing. Okay, let's go with let's try to analyze and find out. So why is okay, not here. In this situation, what is wrong with king e3? Bishop takes a6. We push. King takes. You take. He pushes. You get a queen, and he gets a queen, and it's draw. All right. Now here we take. He pushes. Take. Instead of this, we were playing here. No, it was suggesting king e6. Okay, takes. Okay. Is it because you can push the pawn for a check? Maybe. But not this. Wait a moment. Let's try to play it out. Yeah, takes. He takes back. Then our why king e2 is a mistake, and e3 wins. So if we go e3 and then let's try to play it out. He pushes, you get a queen, and then he also gets a queen. I mean, he pushes here. I see. You go here. But what if he doesn't try to get here? I see. That's brilliant. Yes. The reason is he tries to push it, you get a queen, and he also gets a queen. But the challenge is we are maintaining this opposition. Wow. Then you go here with a check. So he has to go this side, and then you give a check and knock off his queen. That's too much to see through. Really. Streaming I'm doing daily, although the timing is not yet finalized, but I'm going to do at least an hour every day. So you can just some for next 1 or 2 weeks I will not be so sure about when I will be coming regularly, but after that I have plans of doing it at a consistent time. Around this time I would be mostly available. So let's see, Martin. But thanks for joining and then participating very actively. Feel free to subscribe, and yeah, catch you soon. Bye bye. So I will continue with the sessions here. Right, let's go. Hmm. Okay, leave. Okay, let's do the next one. Huh. Black is trying to break the center and activate his bishops. We have some sort of trouble with this bishop. There is one open diagonal. Is there any sort of advantage this queen can take by going here? That's something we have to consider. Another aspect we have to keep in mind is there are two pieces and there is a pawn which can fork the pieces, but there is not much left. So what do you guys suggest? What do you think? Pick it up. He takes. Knight takes. I see pawn takes pawn, knight takes, knight takes knight, bishop takes, he loses it. Okay, pawn takes pawn, knight takes, knight takes knight, bishop takes, he loses the queen. So yeah, simple. Now you can, I think you should just get back your knight. Just play f4, that's it. So any thoughts? Take some time. We are up a pawn. With respect to the minor pieces and major pieces, it's equal. So we are one pawn up, and is attacking our queen. And this rook is looking at this file, and this rook is unprotected. So there is something about this. We will have to figure out what's wrong and how do we tap that advantage. Basic consideration: what happens if we try to sacrifice this? Is going to pick up our queen, and do we have any continuation after that? Absolutely nothing. I see. That's it. You go here, attack this rook, and you also attack this bishop. So he is forced to do something now. He has to probably try to defend everything because everything is hanging. Now rook takes rook, simplify the position, trade off, and pick up the queen. That's it. So sixth puzzle. So what's stopping the checkmate? It's the knight. So sacrifice the knight, and if he tries to bring it here, just trade off the queen, and just go here and have fantastic position. That's it. So he takes. Then now the challenge is where? Here. Control the square. Let him come. Take. That's it. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Feel free to add your comments. If you have any questions, any doubts, feel free to shoot. Yeah, let's keep going. So study this position first. Is there any which side is doing better? So pawns, if you see 5, 6, white is leading one pawn. Rooks 1, 1. Knight for a bishop. Knight. So the position is theoretically equal, because for a queen you have not even equal. You're down actually. But great advantages, you have this beautiful pin. Now what is that I would like to have in this position? I would like to see the king being trapped here and making some sort of progress towards that. Maybe how it will be if my knight sits down here, looking at this bishop, attacking the king, and the king cannot go anywhere. Probably one such consideration would be to go knight d5 and then knight e3. But knight d5, what if he pushes this pawn forward? Do we still go there? Yes, it works. But what if he tries to get his king here? Do we still go there? Yes. And how does he stop it? No, he has no way to stop. So here this is the interesting part. Now there is a checkmate, but then this bishop is just spoiling the fun. So how do we go about it? If we go here, we are attacking, but this is already defending it back. Hi Mantrala. No, I'm not even a titled player. So I am from Tamil Nadu, of course, but I am living right now in Bangalore. So where are you from? Ah, you're from Hyderabad. Excellent. So do you play chess quite often? Let's say that the rook comes to h2. Doesn't look great. That doesn't look great. Time down, and then Strange. Maybe this rook going here, allowing him to take it, and then we take the rook, I mean bishop, and then threatening to go here, and if he goes there, then no, maybe giving a check here, and if he comes here, knight goes and gives a fork and wins the queen, but I don't know, not sure. Let's try it out. Okay, he goes and attack. Oh my god, I just missed that. Look at this queen, it's trapped. I should have seen that. Maybe if it is the game that I have played myself, I might have spotted it, but quickly processing this position and then finding it. That's where that's where I also need to improve, and that's the vision training that I am undergoing right now. This is my weakness, and that's what I am trying to spot. It's not about my position. You look at any position, you should be able to spot such moves. It's not about our position alone. I see. So you are FIDE rated 1600 or online chess? Oh, you're friends with Abjit, Rakesh. Oh, wow, that's really, really cool. Do they also play on Twitch? Okay, online. All right, that's fine. So let's get going. Okay, because it's taking up a lot of time now. I think we need to go faster. Just move up and then pick it up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, he goes and takes. Now we have to be very careful. Should we take here? That would be. Will that be okay? I think we have to take here, because this rook anyway has to protect itself, and if it goes, we push this one. There are two isolated pawns trying to become a queen, and this pawn push also keeps the king away. So I think, yeah, we should take. My bad. Okay. Very simple. Okay. Fork. He takes the queen. No. So this knight is under some sort of pressure. How do we deal with that? Queen takes. Pawn would simply take. Not looking so good. So what if the rook takes here? Then the pawn takes. So good thing is our rook is here on the 7th rank. So can we take some advantage of that fact and try to bring our queen somewhere on f6, put some pressure back? But all our own pawns are blocking it. This pawn is keeping all the possibilities away. So it doesn't look like that variation is not going to work out. Going here, it's too much of time waste. Can't happen. He's already putting tremendous pressure on this knight. Okay, knight takes, queen takes, knight goes f6 check. King goes here. I think we got it. If he comes here, then that is one area we need to look at. knight takes bishop, queen takes queen, knight goes to f6 check. If he comes here, you take this pawn, and then it's going to repeat. Maybe he comes to g6, g7, then what are we going to do? g7 is the biggest escape for him. f8 or h8, it's going to be losing. At least a draw we would get. But g7, we have to find what is there any right continuation. That's nice to hear. Yes, I am a chess coach, and then I offer a lot of you know chess coaching to my students. Yeah, I know everybody. Chess, once you learn chess, you cannot undo it. It's such a passionate game, very much. It means something. I mean, it just takes over your life. Such a fascinating game. So let's go over this position and see what best we can do here. I see. Okay. Silly me. You take this knight. Knight takes here. Queen takes. Knight goes to f6 check. He moves. You take the queen and win a piece. Ah. Wow. You played GM Hari Krishna and Vishay Anand. That's amazing. Hey man, I'm really happy to hear that. It's such a life-changing experience when you meet such legendary players. I was lucky to meet Vishay Anand in 2007 when he won the World Championship, and there was a felicitation happening for him by the government in Chennai, and luckily I was there and I managed to visit him. In fact, ask him few questions. So it was such a great experience to interact with such a legendary player. Yeah. We go to the next one. Queen is looking at it. Our king is exposed. The problem is, if we go and take it, he would come here and say check. If we have to put our knight here, he takes again check. So we have to go in. Queen comes here, check. We have to take, and then it's back rank checkmate. So that's the trap. You cannot take this rook. It's ruled out. So this is where the trick is. You attack his queen. He has to move away. There is nothing that he can do. Maybe he can put it in between. But you go with a check, and then you pick up his knight. That's what you do. Yeah. Good, Mantrala. Close to winning. Yeah, you can share your chess.com account link or something. Maybe after this session I will go and check it out. Right now we will be just going ahead with the problems. Yeah, I'm sure that once the session gets over, I will be getting a lot of time to go over your profile and definitely check that. Knight takes, so g takes. So this is not my rating. 23,400 is not my rating. It is the chess tactics rating, right? It's not the blitz rating or bullet rating. So on chess.com I have only about 2000 rating. So 2400 is altogether a different league. You know, yeah, I just found that name for my channel. It was quite, I just happen to like chess as well as bulls, so uh, thanks, man. Thank you so much. So let's consider this possibility of knight taking here. He cannot take it, and it's a check. He has to take it this way. So that's a forcing move. So when you try to solve a puzzle, you look for the forcing moves. So if we take here, the problem is it exposes our queen, I mean king, but still it can be defended. Not a great job, not a great thing to worry. Um, so I don't want to find one move. I wanted to find the continuation. Otherwise, we don't improve. We're making the moves and then it makes, and then you start thinking. Then we don't really improve. We will be stuck to the same rating level. Although our rating may go up, but it's not the right approach. I'm trying to find out the entire combination right from now till the end. So knight takes, knight, pawn takes. What's your continuation? Absolutely no idea. Say okay, queen goes to b4. Then he is going to come back with his queen, because otherwise you are losing on b2. So he brings there, tying him up slowly. Yeah. Then knight takes knight, bishop takes, or pawn takes. No. Okay. What was that? That's it? That I saw right at the beginning. Then yeah, you pick it up. I mean, this one was like this one was very natural thought process I had, but then I somehow thought that this would be easily defended. And why can't he defend, like going back here instead of castling and losing it directly without a fight? Why can't this queen go back and support it? Maybe I pushed this, all the pieces would get activated, but it's not directly losing a piece, right? So at least white should try that fight instead of. Now okay, this looks great, but how is he going to? Yeah, he has to come forward. Okay, sure. Yes, you're right. A lot of GMs have a different ability to see superhuman moves just like that. Even if it is a bullet game, they are able to come up with some sort of crazy ideas. I can't believe that how they are able to process so many things so fast. It's such a wonder to watch Magnus for sure. Okay, he picks this up. Let's try to do some quick puzzles here. Maybe queen go. Sorry, not there. Queen goes here with a check. Um, then let's say it comes up here. Then you go here. Then check. Uh, then he comes up. Then you give him a check. Then he comes up. It's very many moves to consider. Let's go one by one. You give him a let's let's clear off the arrow marks and see one by one. You go with the check. It comes to the square. What happens if I go? No, I tend to play positional chess. I can't have a role model. I just love analyzing any good games. There is no specific thing like no. My playing style is like a particular GM. Instead, what I see is that how each GM adds more beauty to the way that we think, and try to learn their approach. I like Capablanca, I like Fischer, I like Halakine, I like Kasparov, Magnus. So there is a whole lot of different legends, and they have offer different things to the game. It's about more of appreciating their style, and if you can learn something and then do a little bit of their game style into yours, a mix of these things, it will be really a great feat. um, I mean, it's such a blessing to be gifted to see such moves, um, that we are all aspiring to reach there sometime. So let's go with the check. This is something I don't want but to do, but yes, I need to push this. I have to give him a check from this side, and then push this and lock him. No, why? Got it. Right. Yeah, Kobian is a very strong player. Oh, Chucky is really tricky. You can't predict him. The king is locked up. So if you take it here, then we lose this one. I think we got to take it here. So if he takes this, then we go with the check and then win the piece. Yeah, I am solving puzzles and then I get 5 points and 5 points, 10 points I get solving two correctly. And then one I give wrong, then I lose some 14 points, 10 points. So it comes here, pick it up, then it's game over. He would just sacrifice this and knight takes, then you take with a check. Or no, you take, it takes here, take, it takes. You go up, he comes here, you take, he takes. That would be a checkmate, because if I go up with the king, queen can come in and give a check. Wow, that would be over in no time. So if I take, it takes, I have to give up my queen. Beauty. The part is, yeah, for the first time, knight knight is controlling these two squares, bishop is controlling, which means even though I am losing the queen, this rook is going to attack the queen after the transfer, and as he moves, I go to h1 and then deliver a checkmate. But what if he goes to f3? That's what I have to consider. If he goes to f3, yes, then you give a check here. The king has to go one of the sides, and that would be a fork pretty soon. I think it's pretty good idea to take it up. Probably, yeah, take it. Oh no, 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 no. Just this I don't want it. I just, yeah, I just wanted to go with this. Yeah, check, you go here. Almost there, almost there. It was good. Yeah, see you later. Take care, Mantrala. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 puzzles we have done. So 8 more we will do. Takes. So we should not be greedy in taking this one, because his rook will come here and his queen is already looking here, and there is no way to stop the checkmate. So we have to be very reasonable. So maybe this queen takes here. I think so. Yeah, that works. No. What's happening? Ah, such a blind-sighted thing. He can't come here. Yeah, right. And rook takes. Just offer him a trade and get over it. Okay. Oops, I just didn't expect this. Simply I should have taken. Yeah. So if I take, he just gives me a fork here. So Ha, simple. Next. Hmm. That's a very strange puzzle. Okay. Knight takes. Check wins the knight. Wow. Okay, going after. I mean, too many pieces around the king. Is it arranged setup position or actual game? Just wondering that. How can black have so much of attack and white has not even developed his pieces? Quite too much of underdevelopment. Honestly, I prefer black here. Mm, then it just goes here or here, put some pressure here. My god. Yeah, I think so. No? Simple. Okay. Yeah, queen is trapped. Why not? Is it not trapping the queen? Like, where would he go? I don't understand. Looks nonsensical, but yeah. Alright. So this is end game. Yeah, get this side and then pick up. Alright, let's do the last one. Knight takes knight, knight takes bishop. Huh. No. Alright. I think it's time for my dinner. So let me um, say goodbye to you all and stay tuned. I'll be doing more puzzles after some time. And thanks for all your support and comments. looking forward to see you guys. Take care. Bye bye.